It seemed like it's really helped my program. I've had no OCDs in my babies, and when they get to the track, first start breaking them, we haven't had problems going into it. And it seems like to me that the horses grow a little more and really develop better with the cow density to get them ready to get on the track and start the program. And we had real good luck with it the last couple of years, keeping the horses a little sounder and winning a lot of races.
Jack Brooks' statue presides over the Ruidoso Downs paddock, much as the man himself did during 4 decades of the All-American Futurity. From the late 70s through the turn of the century, Brooks was represented in all but a handful of Futurity renewals. His record of 8 training victories in quarter horse racing's signature event remains as one of the most revered accomplishments in the sport, and it's more than double the total of his closest competitor. These days, the 75-year-old Brooks is a partner and advisor for longtime clients Terry Bell and Bud Hill, for whom he won the All-American with Eyes Special back in 2000. Last winter, Brooks decided to break the colts himself, then turned them over to his longtime assistant Raymond Vargas to take to the track.
Yes, Raymond worked for me for years, and he's really a good hand and will be a super trainer. I mean, he does all the little things that you need to do. He's just really a good hand, and he's there all day. He does his job, and I thought it would be one of the best things for me to oversee it a little bit and let Raymond take the horses, and it has been great for us.
All-American Trial Day was a new experience for Brooks. Instead of saddling horses and going to the gate, he played the part of a very interested observer.
Well, it was really unbelievable. You know, I've been through it as a trainer, but to set up on a grandstand for 26 races, and, you know, I'd almost given up, you know, and when the weather changes and the things that happen, you know, and it happens every year, and it don't matter whether it's Ruidoso or where you're at, it can happen, but it's really stressful up there. You know, the owners really has to stay positive. I can see how sitting in that grandstand, how hard it is on them.
And particularly hard when your qualifying chances come down to the 25th trial, where Jess Cuervo ran over a sloppy track.
Well, I thought, Tom, I'd like to say I'd almost given up because, you know, there was good horses running right there. Like the horse that won the Rainbow, you know, he'd run a 39, and we'd run a third to him, you know, in the Rainbow, and was making up ground on the end and run a big race, you know, but it just looked doubtful for a horse to qualify, you know. And then when he runs that 21-21, well, I was beside myself, you know, it was unbelievable. That's the name of this game.
However, many observers were concerned when Jess Cuervo came back slowly after the race, much as he had done in the Rainbow Futurity. But Brooks had seen it all before.
He's kind of like Moonlark that run back early. He has a little bit of a, what we call a lazy flapper, and when he's really stressful and with the bleeding, you know, and those things you can kind of take care of, because we never had it at Remington, and we just had it a couple times here. And I think it's something, because he came, you know, he comes back so quick. By the time you get him to the barn in a little while, he'll just come right out of it, you know. And he was a lot better this time than he was the time before. It was just great, you know.
And indeed, Jess Cuervo appeared very bright on the day after the trials. Both Vargas and Brooks see no reason he won't give a solid All-American effort.
When I was working them back early, you know, Mighty Be Valiant and then all of them, you know, this colt was really the one that showed the talent. And at Remington, he run at like 104 temperature, and, you know, he'd win his trial heats there, but he'd run no time, but he didn't look like the horse I was trading back in the winter. And, you know, the races he's ran here, he looked like his old self. So I really feel good about the race. You know, it's really tough, and to win it, it'd just be unbelievable. But, you know, I feel like we've really got a good shot with the race he ran the other day and the way he came out of the race.
So, after accompanying Brooks to the paddock and winner's circle so many times, Raymond Vargas now tries to put his name on that coveted list of All-American winners.
My stomach been in knots all week because this is what you dream of all year. And when I first started, and you always thinking about the All-American, everybody, you talk to every owner, every trainer, that's what you dream for. And fortunately, I got really lucky, got some nice horses, and I got one in it. And that's all you have to do, get in, and I think we got a heck of a shot.
And for Brooks, his incomparable All-American legacy could have a whole new twist.
This would be great if this horse could win, you know, to be part of it. And, You know, I've had so much luck over the years as a trainer, and to be able to do that, I'd probably be beside myself. I don't know how it'll feel. You know, I know how it feels to win the All-American. There's no feeling like it, so I can imagine what an owner could feel like.
This coming fall, join Heritage Place in Oklahoma City for their annual Quarter Horse Yearling Sale. The industry's largest sale event is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. on Thursday, September 15th. So mark your calendar and make your plans now to be in Oklahoma City. This 3-day offering will consist of nearly 1,000 head of the finest quarter horse yearlings presented at auction anywhere this year in the country. We invite you to join us, Heritage Place, where champions are sold. JEH Stallion Station has a remarkable sire selection standing as stud that will add speed to any program. JEH is well known for producing winners of numerous major stakes races time and again, with the likes of Trace Sace, Apolitical Jess, and New Mexico-bred Brookstone Bay in the genetic offering. Why not explore your options with us? Endless possibilities with winning results. JEH Stallion Station.
Travel accommodations provided by La Quinta in Ruidoso, the horseman's home away from home.